What about the struggles as a working mother in terms of how it impacted the policies that you pushed and what you brought to Washington?
Well, actually, I first got involved in politics when my daughter was born. She was really sick. I was kicked out of the hospital. She was in intensive care because they had that rule you could only stay 24. And so I actually went to the state capitol, and I wasn't involved in politics that much, but I ended up testifying and getting the rule change. And Minnesota was one of the first states in the country that adopted the 48-hour rule. And that's when I learned if you show up with a bunch of pregnant moms and the conference committee asks when should this take effect, and the lobbyists want it to be later, and 6 pregnant moms raise their hand and say now, that's what happened.
So you were saying, one of the reasons you wrote the book is to, give people exposure to the fact that an average person can run for office, and you want more average people, ordinary people, to run for office. But it takes an enormous toll on your family at several different levels. The travel, the media exposure to you as a candidate. What impact has all of that had on you, but more importantly, your family?
Well, I think, first of all, I have an amazing husband, and he has been there for me every step of the way, and he's helped with our daughter in ways that I think if he hadn't done that, it would have been hard to do this, honestly. The second thing is my daughter grew up with this, but I tried so hard to keep her out of it as much as possible. I still remember when she first asked me, well, if I told her there may be some negative ads, that's what happens in politics. And in this dramatic 8-year-old way, she said, do you think they'd put me in them? Oh. And I go, well, you can't lose this moment. I said, well, if you don't practice your piano and they come to the recital, I was kidding. Anyway, that was the end of it, and she came out of it fine. And, that's one of the things you have to do is try to protect your kids so they have a normal life.
So let's